We need to up our game and shit. We need to do comedy butt naked, right?
His goodbyes. He blew his eye socket off and his eyeball fell out.
White women keep kidnapping us. Y'all seen The Blind Side?
Aren't you glad we have that disclaimer at the beginning of the episode?
It's going to come in handy for this episode.
This week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Wraps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Wraps, where the big boys play.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Voice Party Podcast. It's me, JD, here, sitting next to Cowboy Marcos Molinar. Howdy.
Howdy.
I got Black Joaquin over there. What's up, dog?
Hey, what's up?
And I got Cord. Giggling ass Corday next to him.
What's up, yo? Hey, what we doing?
And we got Phil with the ones and twos. What's up, Phil? How you doing?
I'm all right, making podcasts.
Ah, motherfucker! I knew you were gonna say that shit. All right,
I'm introducing him.
All right, okay. All right, we got a very special guest here today. One of my favorite people in the comedy scene. Ooh. Make some noise for Connor Lonsdale, everybody. Ooh. My favorite mullet in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
you hear that?
That's not a real mullet, bro.
That's what I say.
I'm new to the game. Okay?
Why are you using his mic?
Because this one's not our channel. Fucked up.
Oh, that's why you wanted the splitter.
Yeah.
So usually,
attention.
You're smart, bro. You're a smart guy.
Also, I do want to bring this up because
I know a splitter makes a mic.
Yeah.
We'll go back to this.
Yeah. So I'm glad that you picked that up because we just had this whole argument about being professional and eating on the podcast.
He brought this.
That does not matter.
When did we have this discussion?
When Phil was eating on the last interview.
Yeah, true.
And so we want to talk about unprofessionalism.
To be fair, Phil is never on camera.
Yeah.
True.
But unless he chooses to be. You had a bunch of plates.
Never had a guest bring us some good ass pizza before.
Yes, but we did have a guest bring us some food one time. That was the only other time where it was okay to eat because we had to get our reaction like that.
Yeah.
But JD loves to break his own rules.
I think it's still not okay to eat while you're talking into a microphone. That's why.
I think for the
feel
Thanksgiving
disrespected.
episode, it was fine. Like when you do those cooking shows, you take the
But also, JD always has like something like hidden in the corner of his mouth so he can eat later, though. That happens all the time. I see
all the time, baby.
All the time.
But do you feel disrespected? I'm eating.
I don't
the
like
pizzas?
that he's denigrating the pizza just in any fact.
No, first off,
pizza's
amazing
delicious.
pizza, great pizza.
I knew there was gonna be a lot of fat people here today, so
Well, we appreciate
I
you.
wanted to ingratiate myself.
Yeah. We're just mad that JD just always tries to hold to a certain standard that he's just eating. He was like, yo, so tell us about something, you know?
I feel like
Tell us about your mullet.
your fake eating noises are way worse than his real eating
true.
noises. That was uncomfortable.
Probably. Sound like something else.
I've been asking you forever to come do the show. You're always too fucking busy to come hang out with friends, man. What's going on with that?
I mean, I run that show on Sundays. That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drive out to fucking Concord.
What show is it?
Portal.
Where at?
Portal in Oakland.
Yeah, plug
Everyone
your show.
says
Plug your
Portals.
show.
It's not Portals, Bay Area comedy community.
They literally
Portal.
say Portals.
Everybody
Say
says
Portals. Yeah, it's like, oh, you going to
Let
look
me
at
do
Portals?
Portals.
Yeah.
Let me do Portals.
Yeah.
It's the possessive S.
It's Portal.
Yeah.
It belongs to Portal, so it's Portals.
It belongs to me. Let me do Connor's show.
Let me do Connor's Portal show.
There you go.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that show?
About a year and a half, almost. We started last February.
Oh, okay.
Have you done it?
I've done it, bro. It's a fun room. It's very intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
So
little
that's
spot.
sorry, go.
I said a nice little spot.
Nice little spot. How long you been doing comedy for, bro?
Coming up on 5 years.
No
It'll be
shit.
5 years in September.
You started before the pandemic, right before the pandemic.
I was about a year and some months in when, year and a half.
Okay.
When pandemic started.
Are you excited about being here today?
Clearly. I got too high before this. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. All right.
That explains
I
the
bought
pizza.
some weed that's like so good. It's way too good, and I'm too high. I brought you pizza. I can't believe you don't have beer here at the park. I need a beer to take the
We
edge off.
used to have. We sometimes would bring alcohol here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then a fellow comic ruined that.
Yeah.
So now we can't.
Yeah,
we
that
can't
was-
really. We gotta be. Hey, but that's.
a fellow comic.
Yeah, I can't really. People know the episode.
Oh yeah.
What's the episode number? I want to
You'll
check
know
it
when
out.
you see it.
I'll give you the number. I don't know the exact number.
All right.
Yeah, but we used to bring beers here. It just it's
My band also ruined that.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, but
2-hour episode.
you don't look comfortable at all right now.
I don't. I mean,
he looks very relaxed. Like very
pretty
relaxed.
relaxed.
Yeah. You see how his like legs folded and shit like that? He looks chill.
Yeah. Looks real chill.
Got his little fanny pack.
Oh, I was gonna mention the fanny pack.
Yeah. How long have you been rocking the fanny pack?
about 4 years almost.
Okay. All right.
I found it when I moved. I moved in with my friend after his mom passed away, and we found it when we were like clearing out the house.
Okay.
And you were like, "That's mine."
Well, we found 2 fanny packs. One was black leather, and one was this one. And so I acted like I wanted the black leather one, and so he'd be like, "No, I want that one." So then I got this. I actually wanted this one
Hey, there we go. Okay.
Why didn't you just say you wanted that one?
because I knew he would have been. I knew he was. Whatever one I said I wanted, he was going to want that one.
Gotcha.
Jedi mind trick. Gotcha.
Because I know him.
Yeah.
So I didn't know there was a backstory like that with that fanny pack. Is that why you never take that shit off?
I just like it, dude. I mean, once I freed my pockets, like it just feels better to not have keys and shit in your pockets.
Can we ask you to show us what you keep in there? Is that
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Everything.
Yeah, let's just
All right, we got the phone.
okay.
All right. Shit.
You're taking it all. Keys.
Why are you holding it?
You have no idea. Just put it on the table,
Yeah,
dude.
put it on the table. No, he wants to hold notebook and pen.
Okay.
The wallet.
Oh,
Okay.
They got a lot of space in those little fanny packs.
It's like a backpack.
Chapstick.
There we
Crucial.
go. Hell yeah.
Yep.
What else?
A lighter.
Okay.
Need one of those.
Carabiner, but this isn't usually in there. I put this in there the other day for something else. But maybe that's a good addition.
Yeah.
You never
And then
know.
in the back pocket here, it's hard
Oh,
to
there's
reach.
3
I have,
pockets.
What do you have?
some joint papers.
Okay.
No gum.
No gum. No.
One can't have.
It's hot in there.
I used to think chapstick and gum like always goes together. That's why I always have Carmen's and gum together.
So
Oh, maybe some loose weed too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's taking off. This first time. So
this is the first time I've ever seen you without your.
Oh fuck! I left the papers on my table.
Oh my god.
There's a condom though.
I was expecting that. I was like, I know a condom's in there. I was like, yeah.
Be
Can
prepared.
I see it, bro? Can I see the fanny pack? How old? How
How
old would you say it
I
is?
thought it was too.
I don't know, man. I don't think she had it for that long though. It was.
It looks pretty.
It is weathered, but
You have a lot of condoms in here, bro.
there's one. Dude.
No.
It's been in there for a long time.
There's hella condoms.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Bro.
Oh, that's 2.
Oh no, but it looks like a lot more. Looks like a lot more in there.
They're probably expired.
Well, we know he doesn't use condoms. All right. That's why there's so many in there.
2026. You got time, bro.
You got time, bro.
Okay, nice.
Sorry, I'm sorry to be going
yeah.
through your stuff. I've never seen you. Can you stand up so the camera can see you without?
Without- no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
you're taking
no.
Yeah, I feel naked without it.
Yeah. Because I'm like, he took it off for the first time since I've known him, and now you don't ask him to stand up without it. Come on now.
I actually did see you with it when you were wearing the suit the other day. I've never seen you in a suit.
I put the fanny pack on over the suit.
You
too.
did?
That's
for,
dope.
For
That's
when I
dope.
went into Golden Squirrel.
That's dope.
That's a dope. That's
It's nice because it matched the belt and the shoes.
Yeah.
You know?
well. It always matches what you're wearing.
Lot
Like,
of
did you
brown.
start?
Earth
Did you start
tones.
buying clothes to match your fanny?
I don't
pack?
buy clothes. I just get gifted a shirt like twice a year.
And then you wear
the
the
same
same thing.
Like most of my clothes are just. It's covered in cat hair.
What does your shirt say?
It says Jungle Hop.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is, but I got it. I was gifted it because it has a cat
You
on it.
don't ever buy clothes? Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much, no.
So, like, do you know, like you
Like-
don't buy socks? Because I don't.
No,
buy
I just
socks.
got almost all the socks I wear. I got in like the last year from
Christmas?
my job.
Oh, okay. Because I get socks for Christmas every year. So
Yeah, that too.
I've never bought in socks in my life, and I do not know how much socks cost.
How many socks do you get every year for Christmas?
Like
A pack.
probably no. I get like a bunch. Like
Okay.
I get like when you like your aunt gets you like a box
Yeah.
with like a jacket inside from Macy's or something. I get a box full of those.
So I get
Every year.
So I used to get that, and then Aunt just started giving me a pair of socks that came from the packet. Did you literally, it was like packet of 8, and it's just like, oh, here you go, baby, and it's like wrapped up, and it's just 2 socks. I'm like, okay, well, thanks.
And the next year it'll be the next
them
pair.
to wrap them.
Yeah,
so she could distribute them to different kids.
Exactly. So it'd be like, all right, so 1, 2, 3. So it'd be like, all right, packet of 8 or a packet of like 6. All right, so it'd be like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And we all got wrapped up like, oh, we got all the same. Oh, you got socks too?
Do you get the money inside?
No.
Like a $20 bill or something? Oh, we don't get that. Not in every sock, but like in one of them, and then you have to go find it.
No. Sounds like Easter, bro. That sounds like some Easter shit right there. Yeah.
We have white grandparents.
Yeah, white grandparents?
I fucking knew it, dude.
I knew it.
New Mexican, same thing.
Are you part Mexican too? You gonna tell me some shit?
Nah, just my hair.
You got the 80s Eddie Guerrero
Mexican
look.
lesbian.
Yeah.
Do you look whiter with the cowboy hat on?
Oh yeah, try.
Probably.
We look like we have the same size head. Other way.
Other way. Hey, damn.
Orale.
Hey, I like that.
Bro, you should go to Copper Spoon like that. Just let.
Well, hey, dude, it's my hat.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
Pretty nice.
You look like a country singer that he's talking about his new tour and his.
What?
Like a new tour that he's gonna go on.
Oh.
All right, Connor, I got here to ask you a few things, bro.
All right. I'm glad there's some structure coming in.
There is. You know what? Every time, okay, this is not really a question. This is more of a statement. Every time you're on the show, I'm excited because I always have fun with you on the show.
Yeah. I feel the same way about you.
Are you for real? Or are you just telling me that?
I love to see JD coming in.
No, don't lie to me. Don't just say that right now because we're on my show. I'm being genuine.
I'm being genuine too. Why would I fucking...
Then why are you so mean to me all the time?
Because that's what I do to the people I love.
Oh, okay. All right.
It sounded like that's why I was excited to see you come in and see good shit on you. No,
Yeah.
No,
Ask Sergio.
I see how you bully that guy.
He's so fun to bully.
It is. I don't know him that well, but I see how you bully him, and it makes you. You ever see someone bully someone, and it kind of makes you want to do it to them too? Like, oh, I could add on a few taglines to that.
Yeah.
A bunch of spider webs on your hat.
Oh, okay. You're distracting me from this interview right now.
The viewers didn't need to know that.
Yeah, see?
Exactly.
the listeners didn't know it.
Because you're getting close to him. That's why it's bothering you. So you bully Sergio all the time? Why is that?
Look at him, man.
True. And he's like very like awkward and weird. He's like, oh yeah. Oh. He looks like he's clueless all the time. What's going on? You got a comedy show. Am I? You're going up. I am? Oh. Shout out to Sergio Blanco. We should get him on here.
We should. You know
He'd
what?
be good. You should ask him questions about his childhood.
Why?
Just because...
Is it a lot of fucked up stuff?
No, he just is willing to say anything, and he'll tell you about... I mean,
sure.
I don't want to tell his story.
For sure.
But
Let me ask you about your childhood, bro.
I don't remember it much, but yeah, go ahead.
What inspired the mullet?
That's the off-limits
Let's ask
part
the
right
real
there.
thing. What inspired the mullet?
You can ask. Huh?
What inspired the mullet?
I don't know. I always did it. Like I did it back in high school.
Oh, swear?
Just kind of as like my hair was super long, and I cut into a mullet.
Wait, where did you grow up?
Alameda.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
I was expecting Stockton.
Stockton.
Well, I was gonna say if you grew up in a different state and stuff like that was more rural.
Oh no, it was definitely like
Iowa.
I hate saying that word because
it was a fucking joke when I did it the first time.
Yeah,
Like,
and then it just stuck.
and then I did it in college again.
You probably look like you didn't live there when you did it the first time out. Yeah. Like,
I mean,
what is this member of Tool doing in Alameda?
And then I just started doing it every summer, and it became the summer cut.
Okay.
Right.
And
so now it's just the life cut.
yeah, I started having some jokes about it, and I was like, I can't get rid of these jokes.
Yeah. Great joke.
No, I also
joke.
I just like having it.
The more I got to know you, like the more stuff we discovered about you. Like you're also a musician.
Yeah, drummer.
Are you still been making music or not?
Yeah, I
as
just
much?
recorded an album
Oh shit.
in May with my buddy Spencer. Shout out Spencer T on Spotify. The one with the background in this picture, not the other fucking guy, Spencer T.
Got you.
I'll pull it up.
How was?
What instrument does Spencer T play?
He's a guitarist.
Okay.
And
What kind of music?
Songwriter. It's like bluesy, kind of like folky rock and roll.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, so how long were you drumming for before you like how long have you been the drummer for? Like
I started playing drums when I was 18, which is kind of late.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I took to it quick, but I mean, I'm old. You know, I'm
How old are you now?
36, so I've been playing
okay,
for
okay.
fucking
18 years.
16 years.
16 years.
18 years. Yeah.
18 years. Holy shit. Oh, you're gonna.
I just want to make sure we got the right picture here.
Yeah.
Here.
So,
Can we see that? That's Spencer T. You should pull up this one with the red background.
Wait, can I see it?
it's kind of pinkish.
Oh fuck! I'm showing the wrong thing.
That's kind of pinkish, dude.
Nope.
This one right
Cut
here.
it. Cut it. That's the one we're promoting. No second chances.
No, I was like,
funny.
that's kind of pinkish. You literally showed the other one.
You just said don't. Not
I can totally
Some
see
alert.
why you'd be confused of the two.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of pinkish. He's like,
That's
oh,
when
fuck,
people
that's
jump off of this. They're like, we're gonna go look them up right
They
now.
just look so similar.
So, what made you get into drums?
I don't know. I mean, all my friends were musicians. Like my main friend group was all musicians, and it was after I started smoking weed, I think.
There we go. Yeah.
And I realized, like, I was like listening to music, and I kind of like realized like how it works. Like I just learned how to play the drums like in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, I could do that. It was like it was the Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Like real simple drumming, you know. And I was like, oh, it's just you do this.
Yeah.
And I started doing it when I moved in with those friends for a little while.
Okay.
And so we had the drum set up. I just started learning.
And you also have a band. Like you've been in a band for. Is that the same band you've been in for years, or?
Yeah, those friends. It's the band we just did the farewell show at Starry Plow.
Oh, nice.
Because one of them moved to New York, so
Is it for now or for?
I'm sure we'll play again. You know,
That's what everything
reunion show, but it's pretty much done.
What's the name of your band?
About this
That one's called the Straight Ups.
Straight up.
at the
Straight up.
the Hayward show, right?
What Hayward show?
The Sean Boyle show.
Sean Boyle
yeah,
show.
that's where you. That's
Oh
where
yeah.
okay, for now it's done. But are you working on other projects?
Well, yeah, the album we just did with Spencer. I'm
Yeah.
doing that, and then
No
there's
other
another band I was in called Lil Elephant, but the pandemic kind of killed that. We haven't done anything.
What kind of music like do you prefer to play, or are you playing like right now?
Mostly like rock and roll,
Yeah.
funk, and like Lil Elephant's like it's kind of like psychedelic funk. It's a little jazzy. I don't even know how to describe it. Those guys are all like virtuosos. The other three guys. I'm just a fucking shitty regular drummer.
Regular.
I keep it straight, you know.
5-piece drum or what?
Not like one up, one down.
Okay.
And,
Simple.
but yeah, no, those guys all went to like jazz school. Fucking, they're professional musicians. They write good songs.
How were you when you were younger, bro? I'm trying to get an idea of what, because I've only known you for like 2 years.
I was a weird kid. I think.
Like what weird? Like anime weird or?
No, just like
Yeah, what the fuck?
I was I was like a late bloomer in a lot of ways, but I was also just like retarded. I don't know, like. No, I mean like I don't know.
It's retarded.
Like I was wearing sweatpants to school every day in like 7th grade. Like I just didn't care about like trying to be cool.
Okay, I see that.
When did that
Just a weirdo. I guess when I started smoking weed, probably
When did you start smoking?
When did you start smoking weed?
senior year of high school.
Okay.
Oh, so you're late.
Yeah, late.
Yeah.
All
So
my
you were-
friends been smoking every day. You know.
Yeah.
So you were never really outgoing in high school? Is that what like?
I was in like certain situations, but yeah, no, I was definitely very shy, and I never went to like parties or anything.
Yeah.
I never had a girlfriend in high school.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking, it's just a dork.
Same.
My mom was very strict. It was hard to like get out there.
I can't picture
Go
that.
drink.
I can't picture that because I know you. I
Yeah.
picture you probably like a class clown kind of.
I mean, I was definitely a class clown
Okay,
too.
okay.
Okay.
But it was like not in like the popular bully kind of way.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
Some people are class clown. They're like, "Oh, that kid's fucking gay." It's like, "Oh, he's the class clown."
Because I was super shy in school too. I didn't really smoke till like senior year myself. Is that when you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just said that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like because 18.
I had to
doesn't
jump
mean-
in quick because all my friends had been smoking for years.
It was
It's like I started
late
I started
peer
with
pressure.
blunts. You know, I didn't ever smoked a pipe or anything. I was smoking blunts,
Yeah.
coughing for like half an hour.
No, yeah, when I first started smoking, it was a blunt, not a pipe. What?
Yeah.
Pipe was the upgrade. Then I got like super high one time. So yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because blunt was a fun activity to assemble it and
Yeah.
like, you know.
Got to go buy the bag, go buy the switch.
It was like everybody. Yeah. So it was like
It's a whole
Little
adventure.
ritual behind it.
yeah, like a whole
Find a
it's like,
spot to park.
Oh, you trying to? Yeah, exactly. You trying to?
Which
smoke
spot?
out there?
You got all your little spots.
Yeah,
around
yeah,
Alameda.
yeah,
It's like,
hell yeah.
What's that? What's the
Security's
spot
not going to pull up here.
What's the spot for Alameda kids back then?
Well, there was the Fontana spot that's on Bay Farm.
Okay.
It was just a little parking lot next to like a bunch of townhouses.
Okay.
Fuck,
See,
what
I
else?
started off with the chill.
base. You go to the base, the Navy base.
I was about to say that, dude. I was like, you had to go to the base. There's so much like.
It was sick actually because there's that building right near the skate park.
Yep.
And it was all like abandoned, like boarded off. But we
Oh, yeah.
found a way in, and then we like found one window on one room that we could like leave unlocked so we could come in and out. And we found a fucking pool table like down in the end of the building.
Wow.
So we went to Walmart and bought some balls and sticks, and that's where we go hang out on the weekends, just drinking,
That's
Oh
funny.
shit.
playing pool.
What's
Nobody
the
called the cops on them.
Yeah.
what's the? I wonder what the what's it called? Repercussions are for that though. If you get caught on a naval base.
Statute of limitations, dude. Is
No, but I'm talking about like.
I don't think it was that big of a deal. I mean, kids got caught all the time breaking in there.
So it was like normal.
There were times when we just like hid, like cops were driving by, and we just turn the lights off and hide.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's cool, man. That's all right.
Typical.
Dude, I used so when I first
Suburban
started
life.
smoking weed, I started smoking out of a chillum. You know what those are?
Nope.
It's like a pipe. That,
Tiny pipe
it's
with
a
no carb.
Yeah, but you hold it up.
Like a little one hitter.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, just like,
okay.
But like you would just hold it between your fingers like that, and you just suck it out.
It was like this, like hold it
your
like this,
hand.
and then like kind of just.
You can, but it would fall out because the way mine was, it was like it looked like a pipe like bowl, but it was just sticking straight out. So you would either have to pack it super in, or you'd have to turn it up. And I would hold it in between my fingers, and you'd suck it like that.
The way your angle is, I remember the one I had, it was just like this. You packed it in right here.
That's a pipe.
Yeah.
I had to chill them. It's essentially a pipe, just straight.
up?
It's just straight. though.
straight through.
This is some
You
fucking
know-
fire content, dude.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
No idea. So I'm not a smoker.
Okay.
It's cool. It's
Yeah, neither am I. But that's what I started smoking out of, and then all of a sudden it went
Educational.
to papers. Because you know what? Wiz Khalifa started getting super big, and then he had his own papers, and then we all thought it was cool to only smoke papers.
Yeah,
So that
papers was whack as fuck. Yeah, I remember because
I ended up liking papers.
I hated papers.
a lot more than blunts.
I hated papers because smoking in like circles, that shit got wet way faster than a blunt did. That's why I remember one time I was like at a smoking party.
You didn't have filters,
Huh? No.
Smoking with the wrong people.
Yeah.
I smoked. Yeah.
It's a lot of white people. That's what it was.
That was
I
the
remember
cool
by the
thing.
time I came around, I was
Ironic.
like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
No, yeah. So that was the thing too. Is like raw started coming out like really heavy, and that's when they started selling the packs, the papers with the filter
Yeah.
next to it. So it was like super easy.
Yeah,
and
the filter is way
started
better,
rolling
yeah.
some really nice.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, this shit is.
Did you get high the first time you smoked?
I got so fucking high.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's rare. That's rare,
No, it's
dude.
not.
What?
I was.
A lot of people
super
don't
high.
get high the first time they
It's not
smoke.
rare though. I got.
Oh, okay.
I got
not.
The first
I've
time,
heard
okay,
that a lot.
okay.
You realize, like, once you act like a lot of smokers,
Yeah.
the first time they don't really get
'cause
high.
they don't do it right.
They don't
Yeah.
know. They don't know what to expect either.
Now that I think about it, my first 2 times smoking, I didn't get high either because I just like.
Yeah.
So I'm just like not like it's like no, you're supposed to like
Inhale it.
swallow it, hold it.
That's
and
what I
then-
think that is.
Yeah.
Most people say, "Oh, I didn't get high the first time." I'm like, yeah, you probably didn't smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got high, really high.
Yeah.
As high as
Well,
you
you was hanging out with
as,
smokers. So
as high as you are right now.
Way fucking higher than I am right now. It was like for the first long time I was smoking, it was I would get like it was like I was drunk, like I was wasted or on mushrooms or something. Like I was super loopy and like out of it. I couldn't control myself.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Have you ever done stand up high, like super high?
What are you talking? Yes.
No, because I've never seen you this high. That's why I've never.
Yes, you have. You just
okay.
It wasn't.
aware.
Because you know, not a lot of people could do stand up high. Like
Yeah,
it really.
I mean, I
fucks
smoke
you
a
up.
lot, so I'm more used to it.
True.
You know, like Bryant fucking is smoking a blunt in between sets every
Yeah.
time.
That's what
yeah.
I always think y'all weird. Like,
I don't like to smoke right before I go on.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, that's what
I
I-
prefer not to. I mean, I can do it. I'll handle it
Yeah.
fine, but
Yeah.
I think I'll be better if I don't.
Okay. Yeah, because I always think it's weird, or like when people like who don't get high all the time, like try to smoke and then go up. I'm just like, dude, you were just off tonight. Like, or it wasn't as sharp. Like, you're slowed
Bad
down.
choice.
Bad choice. Yeah, that's why I never smoke. Like, you want something? Like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'll drink like a little something before then, but I'm like self conscious. Like, I don't want to be like drunk on stage. And then like once I went to a mic and the dude was hella high, trying to tell his jokes at an open mic, and I was like, I will never smoke because I was high too. But watching him, like I was like, oh shit, I'm a bomb just like he did.
Pivotal moment in your life.
So yeah, it was,
yeah. When was your first time you did an open mic? Like, where was it?
It was at this place called the Octopus. It's a
SF?
Octopus Literary Salon. It was in Oakland.
Okay.
It was a mixed mic, but they never posted on Bacon, so a lot of comedians didn't know about it.
Yeah.
But the guy Spencer that I recorded the album with, he would go to play music there. So when I told him, he's the only first person I told. I was like, I think about trying comedy. He's like, oh, I know this open mic. There's comedians there, and they're all right. Like, you could come. Then I go and I watch it 1 week, and I come back and do it the next week. But the people that were there were like, it was like Jim McVeigh, Paul Conyers, Adam Pearlstein, Raul Pandia, Tim Young. Like,
I heard about this mic. It was
and
kind
Roman
of like
Leo. It was like all
like
these people that like they were the only ones that know about it. And they wouldn't tell anyone. Daoud was there every week.
2018.
Yeah.
2018, yeah.
I remember Daoud told me about it. He was like, this is new, like, little mixed mic. I was like, what about, I asked about, what's the other one? Starry Plow. He was like, no, it's this other one, like Octopus. And I was like, where's that at? He was like, all right, dude.
And it was good because, there's like, they would only put a comedian every 5 spots. So most of the audience is musicians and poets. And
that's a long wait, though, right? Every 5 spots, like how many songs are the musicians? That's why I hate about mixed mics because
you get 4 minutes,
4 minutes,
or one song.
Musicians get 4 minutes.
I think he would like once they hit 4 minutes, he'd be like kind of wrap it up, and they couldn't do like a 10-minute song.
I remember,
So when you started, you were already cool being on stage because of your.
I think a little bit like when you're playing drums, you kind of like you're behind everyone, you're behind the drums. Yeah. But I definitely. I don't know. It kind of helped, especially going to the Starry Plow mic because I had been on stage there a bunch. Yeah, like we played shows there all the time.
Yeah, that definitely helps. Yeah,
I did take a stand-up class in college. Like,
nice.
My freshman year in college.
Which college?
UCSC, Santa Cruz.
Oh, Santa Cruz. Okay. Yeah.
Who was teaching it? This
guy Doug Holsclaw.
What college were you in?
I went to Cowell, but I should have gone to Porter.
What's it called? My piano player is in, I think, Cowell.
Nice.
Actually, yeah.
It was sick going there, dude. Like, I just heard there's a school in the woods. Yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I definitely never wanted to go to Santa Cruz. Well, mainly hipsters, but I was like, y'all in the woods? I kept thinking how we get lost.
Oh, you like hike to class and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
oh shit.
Beautiful little trails.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I would back then. At that stand-up comedy class, I got super fucking high before every performance.
Oh, I bet.
There was 5 performances throughout the quarter.
Yeah.
And I would walk from my other class I had before through this trail in the woods that was down like in a valley and smoke a blunt to the dome, a whole fucking blunt to the dome, and then go up and perform just high as fuck.
What did they teach you in that class, bro? Because I've never heard of anyone that I actually know that's gone.
It was weird. Like, it was not what I expected. Like, the very first day, he had everyone. The first thing we did, I think, well, maybe he talked for a little bit, but then he had everyone in the class go up behind the curtain. I forget if it was in groups or everyone at once. He's like, everyone's going to come out and they're going to talk for 30 seconds and try and be funny. There's no preparation. And so everyone did that. I got a little bit of laugh. I was talking about how kids from Alameda trying to act like they're from Oakland. And
True.
That was the first day, and then he was like, all right, in 2 weeks we're gonna do our first performance. You gotta do 5 minutes, and it'd be a little prompt. Each one had a prompt. Like, it was like, this one has to be about your upbringing or your family life, and the next one was like, this has to be like abstract. Like, I forget what there was a couple other prompts, and then the final one was just like whatever you want to do.
How much of that have you retained and still was it useful for you, like in stand-up?
I think just the experience of doing it was useful.
Yeah.
And he said the only way to get an A is to be funny, and I got an A. So I was like, okay, I guess I could do it.
So that was before you did the.
That was when I was 18, and then I never did. I mean, I could have been doing stand up from then on, but I don't know. I was scared.
Yeah, because Santa Cruz has a good little scene. You could have been.
It does. I don't know what it was like back then, but.
Oh, okay.
I never even like heard of any shows going on or went. I knew they were doing shit at Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Still, even back then.
What
Didn't they have a comedy club out there too? The DNA
Lounge.
No.
It was kind of like that. It was like it was the Blue Lagoon, and then it was kind of like this like theater that they was trying to turn it into like a comedy club, and it was kind of getting that way. But then like I think the owner or like the funds like something happened so it because it was becoming big. Like they used to be like kind of like packing it out, so it was like we're gonna try to make this into like a club thing. Yeah, but I heard it got like screwed over in the process, so it never fully happened. But I heard it was like on the way though.
That's also the thing that like when it comes to stand up, a lot of people always like fucking shut down the idea of stand up college because it's like just go do open mics. That's what's gonna help you. And I never like. I mean, when you do stand up, like you never really get anyone telling you, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you this is what you." No one tells you shit about what to do, how to do it, and you know.
Yeah,
I mean, it can't hurt.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why.
As long as you don't take it too serious, and like.
So do you still apply a lot of that?
I don't remember like any like specific lessons he gave, but I'm sure I do. Like just like the idea of what you draw from and
because you write a lot. I noticed that. I noticed that about. I mean, you always have notepads on you. I don't know anyone else that writes.
Everyone writes in the phone. I don't like writing in the phone. I feel like I don't remember it unless I write it by hand.
Boom. Same.
You do. I know. Yeah, you're the other guy.
Yeah, I'm like, I got my notepad out, and they'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I got my notepad. It was like, "Why don't you use your phone?" I'm like, "Cause you don't remember it." Like my teacher told me this. Like it's something about just this. It's not memorable, but this right here. From grade school, you remember this because you're doing it and you're seeing it.
Okay,
and then I can like see my. That's why I write my set list out before every
question. Before
I can see it in my head.
Same
question for you two. Do you write out just the name of whatever you have the joke, or you write out the whole joke?
Both. Well, I mean, for like the set list, I just write the name, or I have one word to identify each joke. Yeah. But like, almost every joke, I want to have like write out the entire thing word for word at some point.
So you have the whole joke written out.
Not in there, but
you do it differently every time, so that's why I'm like.
A little bit, but there's like the main beats, you know, and like.
You do the same thing.
When I first coming up with the joke, when I'm thinking about it, I write the full thing out.
Yeah.
And then like I'll try to review it, and I'll try to write what it's about. Like when I'm about to go up, I write the open mic style. I'll write the main point of the joke, and then I'll write the tags that I want to hit within the joke or whatever. And I might write extra little tags for like open mic style. But then when it's like a show, I write the main point. I write like 3 lines because I know like that's the 3 parts of the joke that I'm trying to tell. Because it's like in my head at that point, then I write the main joke again, 3 specific tags. Because like already in my head, I know what 3 transitions I want to do in it, and that's how I write it.
Do you think it's because when you're writing it takes a little longer rather than typing, and so you see yourself actually
maybe
spelling it out?
I have read shit like online, like it's like scientifically shown that if you write something down by hand, you can remember it better.
Yeah, it's
like studies.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because you're writing it, you're reading it,
making that shit up.
You're reading it as you're writing.
It's real. My professor told me, like I remember in her class, she's like, no computers.
Yeah.
No tablets.
Yeah.
Everybody has to have a notebook in my class. You have to write out all your notes.
It's a thing in sales too. When you write out someone a quote, they memorize it better.
They was like because we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of reading here, and you want to take notes. You need to remember the notes. So by writing it out, it goes. They said the physical motion of moving your arm goes easier to your brain than looking at it. But it's this, not this. And so like your brain doesn't remember. You're just hitting like keys.
Yeah, because you're not forming the letters.
Yeah.
So you're missing a part of that memory storage.
Educational as fuck.
It is well, because how do you memorize your music? That's the thing. Like, there's no way to.
That's just repetition.
Yeah. Repetition.
I mean, actually,
that's
I do.
This is
for when I'm learning new songs that I haven't played. Like, I've had times when like someone hires me like do a wedding or like play with some band I haven't played before, and I have to learn all the songs fast. For each song, I make a chart, like a visual chart, where it's like this part of the song, this part of the song, this part of the song.
You know how to write music?
No, it's
the music for.
I mean, I can't read music. If you gave me a few hours, I could write. I know like where the notes go and shit, but it's more like it's like this is the A part of the song. B, it could be 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C. It's not like actual chords or notes or anything. You're just labeling the sections.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because
a drummer, you don't need to know fucking chords. You're like, oh, this part's like this.
Yeah.
That's very true.
You ever see the movie Whiplash?
I haven't. I want to see that.
Dude,
I feel like it looks over the top.
Amazing.
It is. but it's dope though, huh?
What is that?
It's a movie about this Miles Teller plays this character where he goes to like this like critically acclaimed school and stuff like that, and he's like practicing. Then like I forget the main
J.K. Simmons,
his
psychotic teacher,
putting him through the fucking ringer.
The most amazing teacher ever on cinema.
Yeah.
I know. All I know is when he threw a symbol at his fucking head.
Yeah.
It's like
'Cause
that
it
could
wasn't
have
his-
died.
Yeah.
Dude, like you can't just.
Because it wasn't his tempo, damn it.
Yeah.
That's-
Because it was like
He's like 1, 2, go. It's like give me 4 at least.
Yeah, and that's
Shit,
and that's
dude.
how he was throwing people off because he's like 1, 2, 3. But he's like he go 1, 2, and then he's like what? And then so then he's competing him against somebody else. And so he was talking about reading music. There's I don't want to give away that part, but
Yeah, no spoilers.
20 years.
yeah, it's been out. Okay, so this is one part.
I haven't seen it. I'm still gonna take Drumline over that. For Drumline's the best drum movie.
God damn. Whiplash
Nick
is the
Cannon.
white drum line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm taking Drumline though, dude.
You know. Okay, I'll say this. Drumline is better than Whiplash.
You got out black right now.
Nah, not even. Nah, because it's more marching band and stuff like that. Versus this,
This is jazz.
yeah, this is
Which is
jazz.
ironic because
He fucking memorizes this shit because
Yeah.
he can't read music.
Yeah, that's why it's dope because it's like he has the natural talent of it. And he's like, I can't read music, and he has to go through this whole thing. I say, and the reason why I think Drumline is better than Whiplash is because Nick Cannon's a shitty actor. In that movie, he was great.
He was still good.
He
yeah.
was still, so that's why it's better.
Oh yeah, that's when he was like brand new.
Yeah.
Wasn't he still Nickelodeon at that time?
Nah, I think he had just left.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Teen
but that was
I've never seen Drumline.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And I used to drum too, bro. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Dude, stupid. Man.
Every time if it's you're going through channels and Drumline is on, it's like that's it.
Yeah.
I'm watching Drumline now.
No, like I get mad at Nick Cannon because he never acted like that in a movie again. It was just all like trash movies.
Yeah.
And it was like you had this
Underclassmen.
I seen the Underclassmen in theaters too, and that shit was it. And I'm like, dude, you had this thing.
wasn't he in that Spike Lee movie about the killings in Chicago? I like that movie a lot. The Shy, yeah.
Chirac.
I like that movie. I like Spike Lee.
I like that movie, but I couldn't believe it because I'm like, Nick Cannon ain't no thug. And he's like trying to like rap and stuff like that, and like in like a poetry type of way. But I was like, I can't take Nick Cannon as a thug and drinking lean. And I was just like, it just kept distracting me from the movie. But the other parts of it was good, like the movement of it, because it was like several things put into one. But I was just like,
Drumline's a good movie.
yes, dude. Drumline's a real good movie.
I'm gonna take your word
No,
for it, bro.
Drumline's not a good movie. It's a great movie.
God.
It's a great movie.
But Whiplash is better.
No, Drumline is better because it made Nick Cannon be a great actor.
Okay.
If you don't care about Nick Cannon at all, then Whiplash.
Correction.
Is for you.
Drumline came out in 2002. That's when he started Nickelodeon. He just ended Nickelodeon this year.
No, he bought Nickelodeon.
Or he
He
didn't buy Nickelodeon.
He was executive.
Viacom
Oh,
owns
that was
Nickelodeon.
during that time when he was-
he has a stake in Nick at the Nick at Night, or it's not Nick at Night.
He was a
Something.
Nickelodeon. Let's take a Nickelodeon.
2002. That's when he started getting into the executive levels.
Yes,
right?
of Nick.
Right, but before that, he was like
He
just
was
a
on-
cast
he was a cast member.
Yeah, he was a
all
cast
that
member
guy,
of all.
I'm talking
all
about the
that.
cast member.
2001 or 2000.
He was on all that.
Dude,
I don't remember him being in all that, but it does say that.
He was.
here.
He used to wear a lot of dresses, and he wasn't as funny. He tried to. He
Another
was
show I
like he
never
was the dude
watched.
who
Like the
tried
original,
hella
he was in
hard.
the original cast, or like
No,
later?
when Keenan and Kel left.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Because I remember they were starting, and then it was
No,
like, oh,
Keenan,
Keenan
I'm
and Kel
January
was like
12th,
coming.
2002.
That's another show I never watched.
Really?
You
Never
crazy,
watched.
dude.
I know. I was a Mexican kid. I watched Mexican shows growing up until I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know?
All that
I
was
didn't even
like,
know I was a citizen,
Like,
bro.
what's that dude? That little dude, the little Mexican dude.
Chavo del Ocho?
I don't know. He's always wearing like suspenders.
Yeah, that's Chavo del Ocho.
Okay.
Did you watch that shit too?
I would. Well, I used to watch Sábado Gigante a lot when I was in like middle school and high school. I thought it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you see with the they would come out and singing, and then if they sucked, the guy would blow the horn, and then they would
Chacal.
Chacal.
Chacal would come out and grab you. Dude, that shit. I was dying watching that. I thought it was so funny.
Bro, that show was like it was like Saturday Night Live for Mexicans or Latinos.
Okay.
It was a big thing. It was like that shit was on for 50 years, bro.
dope.
Same host.
Yeah.
And he's still alive.
Don Francisco.
Don Francisco.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So wait, did you
He's like the Regis Philbin of Mexico.
There we go. Yeah.
Why would you watch that? Like, I mean, I don't mean like to ask.
I just thought it was funny. I don't know. I like came across the channel one time and some wild shit was happening.
It was like channel 16 or something like that.
14.
14. There. Yeah.
They would do all these little, all those little games and shit. It was just funny to watch.
It was some weird shit that they would do on that show, and there's like some lady that this is like I was doing a bit about this because literally you'd have like a serious topic, some dude singing, and then some lady that like found Jesus appeared in her tortilla. And it was all on the same show.
Shit.
All on the same show. Did you ever watch that show? Mm-hmm. Damn. A lot of famous like American celebrities were on it too. So it was like it was filmed in Miami. So it was, so you were just flipping through channels and you didn't understand it
one time. I didn't understand shit.
And you're just watching.
Did you end up learning anything from it?
Probably not.
It happened to me. I stumbled like a bunch of like telenovelas like that kind of way, and it was just like
Fine ass chicks.
That's
what kept you there.
That's what kept me there. And then I also thought it was like Days of Our Lives, and I was like, this looks way better. These chicks are way younger. Otherwise, like all like Days of Our Lives is what my grandma watched, and I'm like, oh, these people are old, and I don't care. But I'm like, these some fine ass women. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I do know what's going on. And all of a sudden, somebody gets slapped or something like that. I'm like, oh, they just cheated. Like, so it's easy for you to like pick up. I'm like, oh, I know like little cues here and there. I've seen soap operas.
So did you grow up going to Mexican friends' houses?
No. Well, I had a couple of Mexican friends.
Okay, because like
one of my good friends from, like, I know him since like second grade. He was very Mexican. I mean, his dad was white, but his mom was super Mexican.
Like paisa.
Like they had like 10,000 mirrors in their house and like a bunch of Virgin Marys all over the place.
Mirrors. Damn, that's hella true. We do have hella mirrors in the house. I never thought of that. I never been analyzed from someone on the outside about our mirrors. That is hella true. We have hella mirrors everywhere. It's because you got to reflect daily, bro. Yeah. That's Wait, so good. You started stand up there. We went all over around.
We're circling back to
that, bro. You started 2018 at the Octopus.
The Octopus.
Do you still remember? We just asked Homeboy this. You just still remember some of your first jokes you ever told?
Yeah, I remember. I have them.
What was the?
What was the first joke you ever told?
I might have the set list in here.
Damn.
I held on to it.
All right. For real?
I think so. Yeah.
Next to your condoms?
In my wallet.
With the other artifacts.
Wow, this fucking guy is organized, dog. See, I gotta get a notebook.
I don't know if this is the first set, but this is one of my first sets.
All right, go ahead, read it off.
No, you can read it.
I'll read it off. All right.
All right. And I did it like on my 2-year anniversary or 3-year anniversary. I think I did that set.
The same set
when
list?
we were doing those outdoor mics at the park.
Oh yeah,
I did it there.
You was going to those?
Yeah, very organized.
I was going to.
You have a good handwriting.
Every one of them.
All right, the first one is. Connor is a very white name. Very white, very boring.
These are like how Corday write it down, like the joke and the notes about where the joke goes.
Yeah.
Work, morning, high.
I'm doing that joke now again.
Smoke a lot.
It's one of the first jokes I ever wrote, and now I like found a way to bring it back. I did it at Cheaper last night for the first time.
Then it just says pizza.
Pizza.
It just says pizza.
Joke? Oh, I was really high, and I saw, like, I was watching TV, and there was a guy carrying a pizza, and I said to myself, I was like, damn, that looks hella good. But like the pizza was still inside the box, like it was just a box. I couldn't fucking see the pizza.
That was pizza. At that point,
it was like it did look good though, you know. Like, you could tell.
Grocery and then the arrow apocalypse. White, boring, high, single. What the fuck?
Those are just like transitions.
Yeah. Okay. What is that?
What is what?
Grocery apocalypse.
Talking about going to the grocery store high. Like on purpose, just to make it harder, to like practice
self-control.
To practice like social interaction. Like if I can handle the grocery store when I'm high, then I could be able to handle like regular life when I'm not high.
Next one,
like it's running with weights on.
Single, dumped, and hate self.
Yeah, that's why I started comedy, because I got dumped. I was
for real?
Shit,
I was at a low point in life, and I was like,
Oh, damn.
I always wanted to do this, so I might as well try it.
Wait. We'll come back to that. This looks like something you show your therapist. It's like, all the things are killing me, and then it goes into sad as fuck.
No, that says, let me see it.
Sad as fuck.
Okay. It says sad AF.
Yeah, sad
Because
AF.
I saw a girl on Tinder.
I see Tinder.
And her name was Sadaf. But I thought she was saying that she was sad as fuck. So I was like, hey girl, me too.
All right.
That was one of my best
That's a good
consistent
one.
hitter
I
jokes for a
remember
long
hearing that
time, for like a
good.
year.
That's
good.
And then I saw a meme with kind of basically, it was like some girl named Sadaf, and then some message on Tinder being like, why are you so sad, girl? So I was like, I gotta retire the joke if it's in a meme.
No,
for
like
sure.
memes do that too. Like memes, there's people who do
I
like
hate
little
that.
videos. Like I remember, I used to say a joke like I was like older chicks, and they asked for my age, like, yo, oh my god, you're like a baby, and it was like, well, breastfeed me then. There's some white dude with like hella followers and shit like that, or like some like funny video page said that same thing, and I was like, motherfucker. And I was saying this like in 2016. So I was like, fuck.
And then the next one just says orgasm. What the fuck?
That's another Tinder joke. It says, this lady says, swipe right if you care about my orgasm. I'm like, of course I care. But it's like, I care about global warming too, you know? There's only so much one man can do.
You don't do that one no more?
Nah, I could bring that back. That's kind of fun. I think the way I just said it now is better than however I was saying it.
Yeah.
I think that's the core idea.
That's why I never retire jokes all the way.
Off one could come back to.
It's a dolphin one is good, man. That's a good one.
Also, the last thing just says out of soap ?
That was question mark was if I was going to do the joke or not. I didn't have time.
Okay, all right. I thought that was part of it.
That was a good set
That's a
list,
good
man.
little set list, man. This is your first set list ever.
First ever, yeah.
No shit.
I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
It went well. I got laughs the
Yeah.
first time. Like, I think if I didn't get laughs, I might have just quit and never done it again.
I bet you that's the dolphin one did like real good.
That one, the being high at work one did good too.
So that's okay. I was like, we always ask.
I made
when
Jim McVeigh laugh on my first set, and
Nice.
I noticed that, and I was like, okay, maybe I can do this.
Yeah, you notice.
I thought he was so good. Like, I'd seen him the week before, and then that week.
You notice when comics do well. You notice when other comics like their reaction means more than.
Yeah, I mean, especially
For
right
sure.
then, I was so nervous, dude. I was so nervous every time for like a year.
Yeah.
And
Because 2018,
More than a year.
2018, I started again, kind of, when I stopped for a while after 2015 or so, and I went to Swinging Door, my first mic back. Oof, yeah. And there was only one person laughing at my jokes, and I didn't know who he was. And I was like, at least that guy's laughing. And then he was, what's your name? He was like, oh, Paul. My name is Paul. It's Paul Conyers. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I saw he's like, oh, he's just won like whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that guy was laughing. Like, I still got it.
I think you told me, he was like, hey, Paul Conyers likes my jokes. And I was like,
that day, yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like so random.
Yeah. But so I want to go back to what you said earlier, because I was like, oh, that makes sense. So heartbreak is what got you to try to stand up.
it's what it was like.
Pushed you.
It pushed me into it. Yeah, I always wanted. It's like the only thing I ever wanted to do.
Really?
But I was just scared.
Did you always want to do stand up more than being in the band or play the drums?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
So what's the?
It's just I just like stand up the most. It's like my favorite thing.
I mean, you said the heartbreak is what pushed you, but like, what was actually like the moment you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it? No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of dragged on for a while. When it became like 100% clear, like this is it. I was just like,
were you suicidal, bro?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, because some people
no.
get like in a breakup.
Yeah.
So you're saying the options.
I feel like you always have like
jump off.
No, I know, but I'm
you can have like. I mean, you always think about that sometimes. I've never. It's like I would never do that.
Well, okay. The reason I asked like that, I know it was the breakup, but like you said, you went to the open mic, or you went to the mic first, right? You went to watch it.
because I told my friend I was thinking about it.
How long did you go until you kept? Like,
I just went 1 week and watched, and then I came back the next week and did it.
So you just pulled the trigger at one point, and we're just like, all right, fuck it. Now or never.
And then I just was going just once a week for like months, for like 3 months. I didn't know to like just you could just do it every day, you know?
Because now you're like almost on every day, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like, because each set was like such a big deal to me. I couldn't imagine like putting myself through this every day.
That's a trip. That is a trip, because like when you were first starting, you're like, whoa, I got a show on Saturday. Whoa.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, it's 2 more days. You're like wiping the sweat off your face.
Somebody booked me
all week.
All week you can't stop thinking about that one
like,
show.
Like, I got a show this Saturday. I want to do good.
Who was the first person to book you?
Well, I don't want to say it was Johan, because we co-produced that show. The first
person to be like, hey, do my show.
Pete Munoz, he got it.
Nice.
He had me on a show at the Improv, and that was like the first. Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Cousins too? Yeah, that's Cousins. Yep.
Yeah.
That's Cousins.
That was like one of the first shows I got booked on. It was like hella new comics at the Improv. That was like 2014.
Shit.
Yeah.
For me, it
What
was.
about you? Oh,
Almost 7 years ago.
I was well, the first one I did was Worm. Worm booked me on
oh shit!
his little horrible showcase at 3411.
3411.
Oh yeah.
But I actually got booked first by that guy Guile. You know Guile, Bay Area Comics. He booked me, but that show wound up getting canceled, so I did Worm's show first.
Shit. Well, how did you do?
At Worm's show,
Yeah.
there was like 8 people in the crowd, and 4 of them were my friends. It was all right. If it was like any other night at 3411, kind of.
Yeah. I remember also
That's a weird little. Yeah.
I was supposed to do a Worm show, and then it got canceled. I was like, "Hey man, what's the show going on?" It was like, "It's
Oh, my bad, man.
he was like, "The door's locked." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it's locked."
The door's locked. I
was
got
like,
there.
What the? Are you serious? He's like, "Yeah." And then the first show I ever got booked on was Lyle Barron's booked me for a Tommy T show. Well, actually, that's why I met Lyle. The other guy, his friend, booked me because he knew Kathy McCarthy, and so I got booked at that show. Oh wait.
I take it back. It was at the March Theater with Lyle.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Never mind. 2013. I was wrong.
Do your friends, like outside of comedy, like come to your shows a lot, or do they think you're funny at all?
When did they stop coming to your shows?
Right? Yeah. I mean, they still come sometimes. They've never come a lot. I mean, I didn't even tell my friends for a long time that I was doing it. Spencer was the only one that knew.
It seems to be the story with a lot of you comics. You guys like don't tell family or something, or.
But if I have like a show that's in a spot near where they live, they'll come out.
Is your family supportive of your stand-up? Have they seen you?
My mom, they've seen it. My mom and dad. Yeah.
How was their reaction to it?
My dad's a bigger fan than my mom.
Hilarious.
I mean, they like support like that I want to do it and everything. They don't care. But my mom's pretty disgusted by a lot of my material.
Bro, that's always a like some comics that I know. Like, okay, well, she like, okay. The question is, did knowing your mom, especially your mom, was in the audience, did that fuck with your set, like how you performed?
No, I mean, I don't mind making her uncomfortable. Like, it just made it funnier to me. I think like one of the first big shows I did, it was one of Giles' shows. It was at like this winery. He had like 100 people in there.
Oh shit!
I was like 6 months in, and my family came. I did a joke. That was like shitting on my mom, kind of. Or not shitting. It was just made her uncomfortable. Yeah. I was like, my mom sent me a text with the heart eyes emoji. I was like, oh damn, is my mom trying to fuck? And everyone's like, I was like, that's my mom right here, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a hand.
Hilarious.
That is a funny concept, because I think about that all the time. How adults don't know how to use, or they don't know what
they use the wrong ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Like my neighbor, she'll like text me sometimes, be like, hey, can you move your car or something, right? Because like she'll have to put out the trash cans or something, and then she'll give me the blow kiss emoji, and I'm like, guys, can't.
And Marcos gets hard.
Maybe she's just trying to get it, dude.
Do that, dude.
Bro,
It's like, don't send it if you don't mean it.
the only thing that scares me about doing stand-up in Spanish is that my mom will understand it, and that's probably what's kinda like, like I don't want it to get back to her.
Like no one asked you about that.
Yeah,
You've never done it?
not in Spanish.
Would you just do the same jokes?
I think I can do the same jokes and translate them. It's hard. It's gonna be hard though, but I mean, there's a need for that right now, right?
Super neat. It's always funny to hear.
You gotta
when
be a little more
say that to-
animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Sábado Gigante.
Yeah, that's what they like, man. Come on.
That's what they like. Yeah, no, I mean, like a lot of my, like to this day, bro, I struggle with English. So
yeah,
I mean,
tell me about it. I never heard you struggle with English.
I do, and I think that's where my stutter comes from because I'm still,
I think your stutter comes from you start speaking before you think, like, you know what
That's
I mean?
bullshit. That's bullshit.
You're speaking.
That's
fast.
this
I've never
guy.
even heard you stutter.
I do.
Oh.
He's
I
been
stutter a
stuttering this
lot.
whole time.
I think it's the Parkinson's coming in. Maybe I don't know. It's but
That would be
stupid.
I would feel so bad if we actually found out there's something wrong with him, like in 10
making fun of
years.
me, motherfuckers. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No, but it does like because you know most of my life growing up it was all Spanish, like you know the whole translation shit, a lot of that's true and I'm embarrassed by it, but now I can turn it into bits. So I still think when I'm mad I think in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Do you speak a little bit of Spanish?
I got to Spanish 4 in high school.
Oh shit, look at you.
I can like read it, but
I only got
or if you
Spanish
speak
too.
slow, I understand it. You know.
¿Qué puedes decir en español que te entienda ahorita?
What can I?
No, I'm not saying you to translate it, fool.
I'm trying to figure out what you said.
What? Like,
also-
tell me something in Spanish.
What do you
Also,
know
JD,
Spanish
see this
is
is what I hate. When people be like, you know a little bit of Spanish, y'all speak fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Slow the shit down.
I was slow.
No, it wasn't, dude.
Was
It was
fast?
slower. It was.
Slower
It
than
could be
what?
slower. I would have understood
Yeah.
it better if you went slower.
This how you sound.
Di
have been-
algo
No, just say it slow.
en
Now it's too slow.
español.
No, say it like you're speaking English.
No, I did. Yeah.
No, you didn't, fool. This how you sounded.
That's racist. That's racist.
No, I don't know
That's
Spanish
racist.
words. I can't say it.
It
Like,
wasn't
That's
even that
racist.
fast. Chewy Gomez had a bit on Cameo once where he, no, it was a comedian had a bit about Chewy.
Yeah,
once.
about Chewy Gomez.
Yeah, where like it's like once the cameras are all
Ay, hijo
off,
de su chingada madre, estoy bien cansado. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, and I don't talk like that. I could go faster. Like, you know.
I think-
Say what you said to him.
that's what I'm trying to say. He could have gone.
Dime algo en
fast.
español.
Tell me something in Spanish.
I mean,
Marcus, you just
Jesus Christ,
I can't think of
Marcos.
anything to say. Dame el libro, por favor. Fucking dame. Chingón.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because you got a Latino girlfriend now. Do you ever speak Spanish to each other?
No,
Oh, no? Oh, yeah, well, yeah, you said she doesn't speak Spanish.
she does.
She does?
Yeah.
Didn't you say she didn't?
No.
Oh, no, you said she's not Mexican. That's where I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just make sure.
No, sorry. I don't know why. I'm
I'm just disappointed that I went to Libro right away.
I know.
You said Libra.
Okay, can you name?
said Libro.
Can you
I
name
said-
something in Spanish from this pile other than Libro?
I was trying to remember keys. I couldn't. Fuck. What is pen?
There's a couple
There's a
of
couple.
words.
I know. I can't even remember.
Lapicero is the one that I use, but apparently that's wrong. See, that's the problem.
Oh, I always said pluma.
Pluma is the
Pluma. Yeah, that's the
Pluma.
one I was taught.
which that means
Pluma, but we were taught that.
pluma means feather.
Yeah, but that's because that's what they used to write with.
yeah.
Or bolígrafo. No.
That's too
too
intense.
Yeah.
That's too intense. I don't know why I'm questioning you about your Spanish.
dude, I
I'm
don't know
sorry,
shit.
bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said Spanish 4 in my defense.
Yeah.
I can't speak it, but
What level-
if you're
what
saying
level of
shit, I
Spanish
kind of
did you
know what
get
you're
to,
saying.
JD, Spanish too?
I got Spanish.
I went to AP
Same.
Spanish, bro.
Oh.
That was the only AP class I
I was
ever
about to
had.
ask that too.
That was the only AP class I ever had.
I was in AP math.
AP math?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
look
like
at you.
geometry, algebra 2, trig, pre-calculus.
Did you have
and
good grades in school?
Yeah.
You did?
I had to.
What do you mean you had to?
I was under direct orders from my mother to get good grades.
Do you remember your GPA? When
I
you
got all
graduated?
A's in junior year.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
4.0.
That's like the hardest year too. Supposedly.
No,
Oh, yeah, because senior year, second half of
It's-
senior year,
it's-
you're just fucking
chilling,
off.
yeah.
I failed all of them except for senior year, so I don't know.
I was just telling this fool about, because he thought he had the lowest GPA ever.
Oh yeah,
I had the lowest GPA.
What was it?
Take a guess.
007.
That's pretty good.
There was a kid we called 007 because he had a.
I was 008.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
I was a
Damn, you just prices righted him.
I was a 1.1.
Sheesh.
And he went to a private school.
That's a waste of money.
Yeah, he was safe though. Yeah. In Richmond. He was safe in Richmond, boy.
When Richmond High had their homecoming the same night as us, I was safe. And
that's not funny, dude.
It's not a joke.
Oh,
It's
I know
fact. It's literally
what
what we paid for. We paid for the environment. That's like how bad it was.
That's why I tap out of the joke, man. That's not
It's not a fucking joke.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Okay.
I'm with you, Marcos.
You're retarded.
It's a fact. That's what.
Are you? Did this exceed
money
your
was for.
expectations, bro?
I hear you.
You
I feel like if I say yes, that's insulting you. Yes, my expectations were so low.
and now they're lower.
No, this is great.
Nah,
This is
man.
awesome.
Yeah, you for sure are super high, but I love it. I love it because
I feel like I wasn't very exciting as a guest. See,
You weren't, but you brought us pizza.
yeah, just
no, dude. I
Cancel
think
each other out.
You were interesting.
That was just the awkward moment.
Nah, Connor, you was a great guest, man. Like, cause I know your energy is usually low like this. So, like, yeah, we talked about some good shit.
is there anything you want to mention before we let you go, bro?
portals.
That's the real reason he came
Sundays,
to plug his
first and third
show.
Sundays.
Portals or portal?
Portal.
Portal.
I liked how you said portals too, even though you hate everybody else said it. Yeah. Which Sunday of the month?
First and third.
First and third.
Oh, 2 shows now.
Yeah, this
Has it been 2 shows? Okay.
From the beginning.
You haven't showed up at any.
No, I have. When I'm booked, I'm not just gonna show up.
show
I've only
up.
booked once,
Show up
but I've
anytime
only
you
booked
want.
you once too, so it's fair.
That's true.
That's fair. Would you do my show again?
That same one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool.
I'll do any show.
Well, that doesn't.
Well,
make
not
it-
any show.
True.
But most shows. True.
I'll do any show.
All right. I like being on shows with you, bro.
I never say no.
Look at me when I'm saying this. I like being on shows with you. Like,
Dog.
you're one of my favorite people to
I
be on
love
shows.
being on shows with you.
You promise?
No.
Stupid. Portals every first and third Sunday of the month.
Where's Portals at?
Portal. It's
Where's Portal at?
1611 2nd Ave in Oakland. Right by the lake.
And why should people go? Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Because I only book funny comedians. I'm not out here like some shows I know, just booking whoever shows up, whoever asks. I have a strict limit of at most 1 shitty comedian per show. And even then, I try.
Marcos, there's still a chance.
I don't do it every show, but if I book I make sure to have hitters on all my shows, and it's a good time. It's free. The food is great. The drinks are great.
The food is great. The
Yeah.
wings are great.
Yeah, I think
I'm a great host.
You are. I had a drink.
Thanks.
No, being for real. But I'm thinking like the drink that I had afterwards, and I was like, this is like, I think it was like a lemonade kind of drink or something like that. They had made something. It was like in like this little.
Oh, the little. It was kind of like a margarita type thing.
Yeah, that shit was fucking amazing. And then Connor was like, "Oh, we're going to another bar." I was like, "But I want more of this." Yeah,
Connor,
the Portal.
bro.
It's a dope ass show.
You're welcome back anytime, bro.
No thanks.
That's been the voice party.
Yeah, we're out.
Wait. Tell our listeners where they could follow you on social media.
On Instagram at VALK_ILLMER. Valk.
Valk Ilmer.
Ilmer.
Where's that? Okay, where's that from?
We have time for another story?
Yes. Start from the beginning.
So it used to be Roseanne Ro
Yeah, we got it.
Zanbar. And that was just a Tim and Eric reference.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then you remember like Roseanne got in trouble for saying Maxine Waters looked like Planet of the Apes or whatever. She got in trouble for that. So I changed my Instagram name to Bilk Osby.
Then Bill Cosby got it.
So he gets it. It was a joke, you know. I was like, "Oh, this person's obviously worse."
Right.
And then this guy sound engineer guy that we'd worked with a bunch that I knew, he like after like a week, I guess he saw it and he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, what's up with this name change, man. What are you doing? Like, I'm like, oh, it's just a joke, you know, because it was Roseanne before she got canceled. So he's like, well, you just think it's funny to joke about Bill Cosby? Like, this is rape culture. You can't. Because I'm like, bro, leave me alone. You know? No. He's like, no, you need to change this right now, or I'm gonna. Because he works at like all these venues around. I'm gonna get Lil Elephant blacklisted from every club in the Bay.
Oh, was this someone in the comedy scene?
No, this is music.
Oh, music. Oh shit.
He's like, basically trying to blackmail me into change my Instagram name. He said like being all threatening and shit. And I was like, you know what, man? Like, I had argued with him at first, and then he started trying to like pull that move. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll change it. I changed it back to Roseanne Barr. and then he was like, no, you know, Roseanne is bad too. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's not okay to joke about either. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And then I changed it to Val Kilmer.
And then you won.
And it's been that, and then I blocked him after like a month later. I blocked him. What a piece of shit, slimy little.
He won.
Fuck you, dude. He was like, oh, is that what you want to do? You just want to be an edgy white guy? Now I'm a comedian, motherfucker. Yes, that is what I want to do.
Oh,
Nick Hart, you piece of shit.
You just said his name.
Yeah, it's his name. His Instagram it was like NHIA. His name going back and forth on the letters from first to last name.
We don't condone any of this.
I condone any and all violence you want to inflict upon this man.
No.
I'm not inciting, but I am condoning.
Oh, that's been the voice party.
And we're out.
Oh, fuck.